Hello, this is your dancing gardener. Just wanted to give you a little update on my three towers. It's been about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks of growing now, and they are really coming along nicely. As you can see, a big difference from what we started with. So let's take a look at some individual things here. Yeah, the squash is just getting huge. Big elephant ear leaves on here, crazy. Starting to see some actual produce coming through on there. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna really produce a lot. Looks like strawberries are looking good. New ones popping up all the time. These are looking. They're gonna be ready to eat in a little while. There's another one. Some more fruit is coming in right here. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of strawberries. My spinach is hanging in there. Spinach is taking a little while longer to adapt to being transferred to the from the soil to the aeroponics. So I'm not seeing any great results from that yet, but I think it's going to be fine. Tomatoes are lots of new growth. All this is new growth on the tomato plants. Some of the older leaves are browned up and curled a bit, but the plant itself is growing very well. The roots are coming out really nicely. Same here, lots of new growth. All this is new growth on these. My snap pea, no, my green peas here, I originally thought that they weren't doing that well. As you can see again, there's some leaves that kind of like browned and dried out a bit, from these are transferred in, but they are actually doing quite well as it turns out. Look at these, there's flowering happening, okay? So sometimes when it looks on the surface that they're not growing so well initially, especially if you transfer them from soil to the aeroponic environment, sometimes it takes them a little bit to adjust. So you might get some leaves that might fall off or might brown a bit, but the plant actually is doing quite well. And then this is my salad tower. Basically, I have mixed greens and lettuce on here. These are doing quite well, as you can see. And I had some critter in the area. I don't know if raccoons or squirrels or something came through and ate some of my salad. I put a little bit of a sonic scramble alarm out for them to try to keep them away, and so far that seems to have worked. And look at these guys here. These were like so small. They were just little tiny seedlings 2 weeks ago, and look at them now. Looking great. Basil smells phenomenal, and that's getting big. The kale is just going crazy. So I have like 3 types of kale on the tower. Okay, onion chives are looking really good, growing. Everything's just growing so well. And let's go down here so you can see it carefully. Okay. Cucumbers are really growing magnificently as well. I have a couple of cucumber plants. My zucchini is like just going nuts. Look at those leaves. That was such a little tiny plant 2 weeks ago, and it's just going insane. From here to here is over 2 feet. Okay, so that's the kind of growth you experience when you have a good nutrient solution, and the aeroponic technology gives them so much oxygen at the root level. It's insane. And actually it's really cool too, because the roots are extending into the tub as well, so they're really growing well. The tomatoes are thirsty. The tomatoes I think are the ones that are thirstier than others, because the water level in this tub is a little lower than the other two. I think it's the tomatoes that are sucking up the extra water. So okay, thanks so much. Again, this is the Dancing Gardener, and we will keep you posted in the future. Take care.